Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 23. It is now time for round 11 of our Moto2 career mode, and it is time for the circuit of Barcelona, Catalunya. So in a qualifying that went absolutely abysmal, we are starting from the back of the grid. We can only hope for the best and see what can come from this very difficult Grand Prix. Now, I know that AI tend to struggle in the starts, even on the hardest difficulty that we're on here today, so I'm hoping we can just try and achieve a couple of positions as much as we possibly can on the brakes. This is really late. Oh, that was a massive amount of contact into the side of one of the Mosca scorers. I think it might have been Fermin Aldeguer, whoever it was. Maybe Lopez, since he's only a position or two behind us. Yeah, I don't think he's going to approve of that at all. I don't even approve of that move at all. That was just terrible. But we did gain 20 positions and we're right up there in the thick of it. So this is exactly where I needed to be. Now, the issue I have with this track is I do love this circuit. It's fantastic and I'm pretty competitive. But we just cannot compete with the long, winding corners. We're great on the brakes. We're great in some of the corners, the tighter ones, but the other part is difficult. So up on the inside, oh, two riders into one, maybe three into the TV3. It was a lot of contact there into the rear of Somkiat Chandrasai. Apologies to the tie rider, but we're up into the top four. And of course, in this position right now, we'll lose the championship lead. I mean, to be honest, it's been so long since we had... I thought I was going to absolutely take out Alberto Arenas there, but thankfully we got away with it. But it's been so long since we regained or actually had the championship lead for the first time here in Moto2 that I really don't want to relinquish it. Not here today. I like this circuit. I feel strong. The qualifying, yeah, was terrible. The AI was just putting in really fast lap times as we go off the circuit there. It's been difficult. You'll see it more so into turn 3. Strong out of the final corner though, that's good. We're ahead into the podium positions. The top 3 men in the championship are separated by 9/10 of a second. Are we strong enough on the brakes to get back into the fight and take it to both Arbolino and Acosta? Whoa, Arenas was deep into turn 1 rather. Now this is turn 3. This is my problem. This is why I've been losing so much time. I'm on the right hand side of the tyre. We're losing time. We've lost 2/10 in that corner alone. That's a lot of time to regain for the rest of the lap. And of course, don't get me wrong, yes, we did have an increase in fuel, but we still have the same issue. This is still very much the same forward machine we've been using all season. We suffer with high fuel drop-off, and of course the tyres, they degrade fast. So we've got to be careful here in Catalunya. But into the TB3, this is my key moment. I feel really strong in that 7th corner. And we have closed in by a couple of tenths to Arbolino and Acosta. Not enough to really get too excited, but if we keep on using power setting 3 to probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 laps in, we might have a chance. I'm going to go really late on the brakes here to go up on the inside of Arbolino. Contact made, yeah, I don't care. I'm getting aggressive. I'm desperate to keep hold of my championship lead. And right now, we're going to lose it to Pedro Acosta as Arbolino. He almost went for the lunge. He really wanted that position back, but thankfully, we held him off to hold on to 2nd place. And again, I'm just flirting with track limits there. Don't think we quite went off the circuit, but the gap from 9/10 to Acosta is now up to 1.2. And we're already getting warned about the fuel. We've got to be careful here. Don't want to abuse too much fuel. Did have to worry about that a little bit in Red Bull Ring of Austria. I don't want to worry about it again. So now onto the brakes into the 11th corner. Acosta's gap is 1 second. He's having a good look behind him because he knows we're coming. We're on the charge. But I just can't get close enough. The gap to Arbolino is 2/10. The gap to Arbolino is gone. He might pass me going into turn 4. On the brakes. No, we're good. We're still solid. But catching up to Acosta now is going to require a lot of effort. Antonio's through. This is another corner that also gets me out. Turn 4 is a very difficult one. But onto the brakes. Oh, I tried to go around the outside. Contact made between the Elf Mark VDS rider and myself, as he must have missed a gear because he went really slow coming out of turn 5. And now into TV3. Oh, I wanted to get through there. Now I'm a bit concerned that we're not going to get through. He's slow again coming out of turn 8. But now into turn 9, which is the Campsa corner. We're just not able to get through. What, power setting 2 there now. Can we go on the brakes into Lacaisha? We certainly can. Do we have the line? We do. Acosta's gap is 1 second. Do I go back to power setting 3? Do I risk it anymore? I don't think we can. I'm okay to lose the championship lead to Acosta because he hasn't been as consistent as Tony Arbolino. But I'm going to try a little bit more. Bit more fuel, bit more power. I'm off the circuit again. How am I not getting track limit warnings? I know it's on lenient, I think it is, or tolerant is the word for track limits, but still, I thought the game would still give you that because it invalidates your lap time in the qualifying, so I thought it would still do the same here. But onto the brakes, the gap is now 1.7 to Acosta. Oh, and I've gone deep into the first corner. That might be it for the victory. There's your track limit warning. Doing everything I can now to hold off against Arbolino. But these corners here, I'm down to power setting 2. I'm a sitting duck. I'm going to cause major problems in those corners. And the next one here going into turn 4 is going to be the same thing. Oh, look at that for a move up on the inside. Desperate to get back up on the inside of Arbolino as he still will not yield. He's not giving up. And neither are we. Into turn 5 now, into the Repsol corner. Trying everything we can to hold on to these positions. If I can't win, then I'm going to just pass until we get past. That's the plan here. And around the outside into TV3. Beautifully done into turn 7. So, this is it. Oh, look at that. Arbolino goes around the outside of us now. That was sweet. But have I got enough to catch up to Arbolino now? Lacaisha is beckoning an overtake. It always does. The AI is a bit slow there. I'm coming through again. A bit of contact. Oh, I don't care about the contact. This is the only way I can compete with the AI in this game. When it's a race like this, where they have such a significant advantage in the corners, I'm going to have to try everything. The whole thing is getting thrown at this one, the kitchen sink included, as we get another track limit warning. Got to be careful now. Got to really be careful. I don't fancy getting a long lap penalty here. And now we need power setting 3. Good job I saved a bit. Bit of fuel in the back pocket allows us to catch up to Tony. We need to line up the brakes here going at the rumble strip. There it is. Firm on the anchors, dropping all the way down to second gear. Tony's gone wide. This is brilliant. This is what we needed. Back up on through. Yes. But we're going to lose it here. There's nothing I can do about these right-handers. But the speed that the AI has is ridiculous. Look at that. Arenas is going around the outside as I just tried to check him up a little bit there. Now into the right-hander. This is Toprak versus Alvaro Bautista and Jerez. And now Tony goes through. I know they're going to beat me on the straights if they get through, so I've just got to try everything I can here. And now into the Repsol corner, trying to... Oh, that's messy. That is really messy. That's ugly. I'm just trying everything I can now. This is what it's going to have to take. And now into the TV3 corner. Do we go the long way around? We can around Arenas, but not up on the inside of Arbolino. And now we're losing more time onto the right-hand side. Lacaisha's got to be the one for us to claim back the position. I don't think I can use power setting 3 anymore, but God forbid I want to use just a little bit just to try and close in on Tony. And now into turn 10. Look at that for a... Oh, no, we might crash. Oh, you have to be so careful with that. If you do get the AI to touch you in that situation when you're on such a lean angle, usually that results in an instant crash. At least it did for the previous games. I did panic then. I mean, that was a very late move, but this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm off the track again. Come on. Got to stop doing that. It's not looking good for me and the viewers, of course. But down to power setting 2. Tony's going to come on through, ramming accidentally. Let's move out of the way. I don't want him to get my slipstream. He doesn't need it. But onto the brakes. Are we still going to hold on to second place going into the 11th corner? We are. Good clean entry into the first apex. Good apex for the second. But it doesn't even matter if we get the apex here for turn 3. The AI do not suffer the same problem we do with the acceleration. If you're new to the channel and you're not sure what I mean, is that as the player, you do suffer with the inertia of the bike lifting up. So when you accelerate, the bike naturally stands up. So I can't accelerate as much as the AI can. That's why in those corners I lose a significant amount of time. But Arenas goes around the outside. I'm shoving him back. No, you will not get past me here. I am going to give everything for second place. It's pass or be passed here in Catalunya. What a race it's been so far. Yeah, it's been messy. Yeah, it's been aggressive. But by God, I'm giving it everything for the second place. If we're going to lose the championship lead, then I want it to be by the thinnest of margins, which should be 4 points. That keeps me in it, just in case there's any really difficult races coming up. But all I know is that we've been on a wicked streak. 3 races, 3 podiums. It's been brilliant. 3 wins as well, as a matter of fact. I don't want to give up this streak, not on the podium side. Let's keep on pushing. I don't know if I should be going so aggressive with the AI, but I'm certainly going to give it my all. I feel like it's justified when they have such an advantage. If I was just doing that for the sake of just doing it, then that's a little bit different. But I am happy with my judgment and decision making in this one, because look at the speed on the straights. I can't do anything about that. I don't have the fuel like these guys do. So I'm going to have to try and be creative, and that's exactly what I'm doing here today. So into turn 1. This is lap 7 already of 11. Can you believe it? As Tony, that's the worst possible space for him to go for it because I can't defend. Oh, it's going to be close. Look at Tony around the outside. He's looking stellar into the 3rd corner. And now onto the brakes. Want to regain the position into turn 4. That's the only way I can make these corners. Use them. Let them take me around the corner. What a race. And now into the Repsol corner again. We're going sideways up on the brakes. Arenas is probably going to come on through. Tony's on the green. But he's still so much stronger on the acceleration. And now into the TV3 again around the outside. Oh, what a race. What a Catalan GP this truly is. We don't even care if Acosta's 8 seconds up the road. The whole interest is us right now defending like a pro for 2nd place. Defending like a rabid dog, actually. The second we're attacked, we attack back. Maybe a little bit more aggressively. With Tony 3.5 tenths of a second behind us at the moment, we have a chance of just pulling away to keep the lead, or keep the 2nd place, should I say, by the end of this lap. Is it enough? We're going a little bit deep again into the penultimate corner. Now into the final corner for turn 14. This is the sign, yeah. It wouldn't be enough. We need more space. Look at the gesticulation from the riders, complaining at the aggression. Power setting 2, bit of slipstream, helped us out a lot there. And then onto the brakes. We're going to do it all again for 4 more laps. Oh, how lucky are we? 4 more laps of this. God, this has been intense. Into the right for turn 3. There it is again. That's the speed that the AI has into turn 3. I just can't compete with that. Even with power setting 3, that's difficult, but since we're on setting number 2, there's just not a lot I can do, and I'm back up on the inside for turn 4, giving it everything here in Catalunya. Tony's going to come on through. I'm trying to fight back, and now into the Repsol corner. I've got to go for... Oh, no, can we get it? We can. That's a late lunge. It looked like I was just going to completely blow that then, but thankfully, we do stay on board, and we retake the position. But can we go around the outside into turn 7? We can. Oh, it's stunning. I love that move into the TV3. That corner there is going to be the whole reason we finish this race in 2nd place. Ah, we're off the track again. You can just see how hard I'm pushing against 120% difficulty AI. Being down to power setting 2, struggling in those corners. This has been a challenge and a half. I only wish this was for the win. Wow, we almost lost the front there. The front end was chattering a lot into the Bank Sabadell corner. The medium front hard rear combination is working like a treat for now. But will it give us the 2nd place that we desperately want? This coveted podium of the Catalan GP. Onto the power once again. Arenas will have the slipstream, as we will now have 3 laps remaining. Good to see us back in the 43s as well. So it's good to see us back into the 143s, even on lap number 8. So there's no problem with our consistency. It's just a case of all the riders attacking us in every other corner. And I think those lap times where we've had good, solid times, I think we've been taking advantage of some slipstream. And speaking of slipstream, here comes Tony Arbolino. This race is far from over for this final position on the podium, and back again into turn 4. I've been quite strong on the brakes here, but this corner, look at the difference. Look how cleanly he's able to pick it up. I just can't compete with that. but we can compete when it goes on to the brakes into turn 5. This is going to stand him up. Oh, that's not good. That's just too aggressive. That's just trying to hold him up. That's a bit beyond the limit, but into TV3 I can regain the position and hold on to second place. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the very aggressive overtakes. I think I went over the line there to stop Tony Arbolino, but I'm just that desperate, and being on the second power, yeah, he's not happy. He's had a good look at me there. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tiger Tony, no. That's it. No longer on the Christmas cards. He's done with me now. Ah, oh, Tony. Heartbroken here in the Ace Station, in Studio Ace. We're all upset here, but hey, we're not here to make friends. We're here to win. We're here to take solid podium positions and great championship points for the grand prize. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the fuel right now is completely even. So we cannot use power setting 3 at any point. We may even need to use power setting 1 just to ensure we have enough to finish, because 2 sometimes can be very sporadic. But this is the penultimate lap, guys and gals. And honestly, looking at that graphic in the bottom left hand corner of your screen, there is a lot of riders in pursuit of me right now. This is very reminiscent to Superbike 22, where sometimes you are just significantly slower than the AI. They are just so much stronger in certain tracks, and we are holding them all up. It's pass or be passed. I've mentioned it before. This is how important this is. Tony, please, just leave me alone. I want this podium, man. Keep the street alive as we go into the Repsol corner. Very tight to the apex this time around. Defensive as much as possibly it could be. As Tony now, will he attack in the TB3? I don't think so. We are far superior into the 7th corner here in Catalunya. This is it. We will have one more exchange of lap times to go. Tony's coming again. Oh, I'm off the circuit now. I'm down. Oh, I'm going to have to drop to power setting 1 now. This is the worst thing that possibly could have happened. But late on the brakes. Can we get it stopped? We can. I'm so aggressive on the brakes there to try and get it stopped. But we do remain in second place. We're down to the lowest power option. No, Tony. If he goes through here, there's not a chance we can hold on to power setting 1 and keep the podium. It's just not going to happen. Nice and tight to the apex of the Europa car. And then into the right for the New Holland corner for turn 14. Power setting 1, we're going to get eaten alive here. I need power setting 2, just hold on a bit longer. Get the slipstream. Hopefully, can we stay in setting 1? We can. The second we finish this one, we need to go into power setting 2. This is getting very interesting now. We're going deep into the first corner. Sam Lowe's has now inherited 3rd place. He must have got through on Tony Arbolino and Arenas in that exchange. Sam! No! Sam Lowe's! I can't believe he's just done that. The only rider aggressive enough to punt us wide into turn 3. And now this is a very perilous situation for us to be in now. We're off the podium, and I'm going to have to give it everything and a little bit more to regain that second place. Oh, Sam Lowe's, why? Our compatriot didn't even. I'm going to go back on through on Tony Arbolino. Oh, he's not happy again. He's fuming. He's absolutely miffed here in the Catalunya GP. And now into the TV3. We are closing in, actually, on Sam Lowe's, but is it enough? We might even have him enough fuel to go for power setting 3 here. Have we played this well with the fuel? It's too risky. Or should I even go to power setting 3? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. We're already down to plus 0.04. Well, into Lakaisha, we can't close in on Sam Lowe's. I can't believe he's done that to us. And I can't believe he's done that to his teammate as well. I guess in round 11, anything can happen, and Sam Lowe's is still in for a shout at the victory. Pedro Acosta's already won this race, ladies and gentlemen. He's 17 seconds up the road. I'm down in 3rd, and I'm making a mess of the... Oh, that's not good. We're really making a mess of this now. I am in power setting 3, but we will not finish in 2nd, but we will hold on for the toughest, most hard-fought podium in our Moto 2 season. Maybe even tougher than Moto 3. But what a race. Acosta wins, Sam Lowe's in 2nd, and we do finish in 3rd place with some very controversial overtakes on Tony Arbolino. I think Tony will have something to say on social media very soon. But looking at the championship standings, yeah, I did fear this. We dropped down to 3rd, and yeah, we lost the championship. Well, we would have gained 4 more additional points. It would have been a 2-point difference in the championship, but now it's down to 6, and Tony down to 3rd, 12 championship points behind. So guys, that's it from me. I'm pretty exhausted after that one. I do hope you enjoyed the video. As long as you did, that's all that really matters. But if you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Hit the like button and consider subscribing for more DrAce videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Pleasure to make the video. See you in the next one. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.